guys, and welcome to Trucking Along with Kiersey. That's me, your positive voice in trucking. And I think you can see on the outbound off-ramp or rest area. I went and made a quick delivery. Yeah, I'm going to turn this around a second so you can see how pretty the sky is. Isn't that pretty? I just went and had this truck washed too. I was gonna go, I cleaned the windows. I really did before I went and delivered. There's so many mosquitoes out right now. I killed a whole bunch of mosquitoes by the time I parked. But I'm going to show you that I was just at a customer that was a little bit of a hassle. If I would have gone in there at night, especially in the rain, it would have been like I wanted to kill somebody. You're gonna see as I'm driving in, there are people doing blind side slants into the door, which you can totally tell that these warehouses are not designed by drivers, because we don't like that. We can't see, it's not good. And they, of course, they had trailers and trucks in each direction blocking you, so it wasn't easy. And luckily for me, I didn't have to do that. I wound up having to do a blind side, because you'll see I spun around, thought I was going to have enough room. I didn't. I had to back up and unspiral me around. You know, swing me back around again, because you'll see that, like, I'm so close to the trailer and there's no way for me. I would have snapped. I have these, like, fairings on the back of the truck. It would have basically jackknifed and would have heard crack. And I don't want that, so that's a bad thing. So I wound up swinging back around and then did a blind side back, and I'll show you that on my dash cam if I can figure out how that works. But now I get to look at the pretty sky. I'm parked, and I hope you enjoy this little backing video. One thing that you'll see is there was a guy that got out and helped me. You'll see a couple cars that were in my way. If the employees' cars were not there, I would have been great. I would have been fine. But of course, and they have to park so close in the exact place that you need space. When I start to try to do a U-turn so I can do a sight side backing maneuver, there's a car in the way. And if he wasn't there, I would have had a little bit more swing room. And so it's funny because, like, the International didn't have enough room. The Internationals, the Pete's, that's like those long nose Pete's. I don't understand how those guys can drive them, because the places that I wind up in, it just seems like it would be really difficult. You'll see that another prime driver comes in and he flips his Cascadia around with no problem. You'll see another driver next to me. I didn't even get his name. He was so nice. He was so nice. And I was gonna pull out the camera because we were just talking about, you know, liking our jobs and not liking our jobs, and some of the stuff that you come out here with. But he had been driving a long time, and you know, people ask me, well, how you like driving for a prime? How you like driving for a mega carrier? People usually bash me, but he had worked at US Express at one point for 8 years, and he was telling me about his experiences there, and I was like, no, I don't have that. I don't have that kind of experience. A lot of life is what you make of it. Hence why I try to put a positive spin on things. I'm also going to show you the parking situation coming through here. And like, by the time I got parked, and it was like 7 o'clock at night, something like that. Now, well, I guess it was a little later, but you know, had I come in at midnight, I probably wouldn't even have been able to get this spot. You know, people think, oh, I'm just gonna go to a truck stop, I'm just gonna go to a rest area. Now, experienced drivers, yeah, we'll go create a space, we can whip that sucker around and, you know, back it into something, you know. But when you're new and you're terrified and you're tired and you're really not sure how to maneuver, it's really stressful. So again, always try to plan ahead. You know, I'm going to do a video, I'm going to put it up, so by the time you see this, I don't know if it's up or not, but I'm going to talk about fueling at Prime and, you know, use your rewards points to go pay for reserve spots if you can. But I'm going to tell you, in this place where I'm at, even the TA that's here, it's a small TA, it's only 84 spaces. Usually TAs and Petros are the largest with really big lots, and not here. I parked at the TA here once before, and I was really new, and this guy was on the scale. So I'm waiting like 10-15 minutes, and he doesn't move. So I walk up alongside him to see what was taking so long, and he had his curtains pulled. He was asleep on the scale. Well, I needed the scale. I was gonna scale out and go to sleep. I needed the scale. So I knock on the door and he wakes up and he goes, oh, I was just so tired. Well, okay, but I need the scale. So he pulls forward, I pull forward, I scale using the phone app, and he didn't move. He pulled off the scale in front of me and then didn't give me enough room to pull off the scale. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, he literally just parked in front of me. So then I call up, you know, the TA, and I'm like, yo, this guy just, like, parked. I need you to get him to move. So they go and they make him move. And then I tried to get into the parking spot. I paid for the spot, and I'm going to tell you, it was really hard. It's a tight place to begin with. It's a very busy place, so there's a lot of trucks coming in, and when you're new, you get really nervous that people are all around you and you feel like you're wasting their time. You know, you're holding them up. They'll start like throwing hand signals at you and stuff, and ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, you know what? Ooh, I need to sleep too. So just kill them with kindness, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm new. Yeah. Just say, be glad I didn't back into you. So anyway, that's what I did today. So like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and down below tell me, do you prefer to sleep at a truck stop? If so, which chain, which brand, any particular one you like? Do you prefer to stop at rest areas, way stations? You know, this is kind of noisy, but further back I wouldn't have heard this noise. But guess what? I ain't gonna hear nothing, because I'm gonna close my curtains, go to sleep, and I'm gonna pass out. I can't believe that I am sleeping so good. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I hope to see you out here trucking along. Bye guys.